The world lost a remarkable young entrepreneur and advocate when Sophia Hutchins tragically passed away at just 29 years old. Her death has sent shockwaves through the business world, entertainment industry, and the transgender community, where she had become a powerful voice for change and representation. Today, we remember not just the tragic circumstances of her passing, but the incredible life she lived and the legacy she leaves behind. Born on April 1, 1996, Sophia Hutchins came into this world with a spirit that would eventually challenge conventions and break barriers. Originally named Scott Hutchins, she grew up in a time when conversations about gender identity and transgender rights were just beginning to enter mainstream discourse. Her early years were marked by the internal struggle that many transgender individuals face, trying to reconcile their authentic selves with societal expectations and family dynamics. Growing up, Sophia displayed remarkable intelligence and drive that would later serve her well in both business and advocacy. Even as a young person, she showed an entrepreneurial spirit and a keen interest in economics and finance. Her family, while initially struggling to understand her journey, would eventually become supportive of her transition and her ambitions. This family support would prove crucial as she navigated the complex process of transitioning while simultaneously building a successful career. Her educational journey led her to Pepperdine University, one of California's prestigious institutions, where she pursued a degree in economics and finance. At Pepperdine, Sophia didn't just focus on academics. She became deeply involved in student government and social justice initiatives, serving as the junior class president. Her leadership abilities were evident even then, as she worked to create positive change within her university community. It was during her time at Pepperdine that Sophia made the courageous decision to transition. This was not an easy choice, especially given the conservative environment of the university and the public scrutiny that would follow. She made the difficult decision to resign from her position as junior class president to focus on her transition, showing the kind of integrity and self-awareness that would characterize her entire life. The transition process was both challenging and liberating for Sophia. Like many transgender individuals, she faced discrimination, misunderstanding, and personal struggles as she worked to align her external appearance with her internal identity. However, she approached this journey with remarkable courage and determination, using her experience to become an advocate for others facing similar challenges. It was during this transformative period in her life that Sophia's path crossed with Caitlyn Jenner, the former Olympic athlete and reality TV star who had recently completed her own highly publicized transition. This meeting would prove to be life-changing for both women, as they formed a deep friendship and professional partnership that would span several years. Their relationship began when Sophia was still a student at Pepperdine, and Caitlyn was navigating her new life as a transgender woman in the public eye. What started as a mentorship quickly evolved into a genuine friendship, with Sophia providing both personal support and professional guidance to Caitlyn during one of the most challenging periods of her life. As their friendship deepened, Sophia took on increasingly important roles in Caitlyn's professional life. She became her manager, helping to guide her career decisions and business ventures. Her background in economics and finance made her invaluable in helping Caitlyn navigate the complex world of celebrity business deals and media opportunities. Perhaps most significantly, Sophia became the CEO of the Caitlyn Jenner Foundation, an organization dedicated to supporting transgender youth and advocating for transgender rights. In this role, she demonstrated remarkable leadership and vision, working to create real change in the lives of young people struggling with gender identity issues. Her work with the foundation allowed her to combine her business acumen with her passion for social justice. The nature of Sophia and Caitlyn's relationship was often the subject of media speculation. While some outlets suggested they were romantically involved, both women maintained that their relationship was based on deep friendship and mutual respect. Regardless of the exact nature of their bond, it was clear that they had formed a partnership that was both personally meaningful and professionally successful. While her relationship with Caitlyn brought her into the public eye, Sophia was determined to build her own successful career and make her own mark on the world. Her entrepreneurial spirit led her to identify what she saw as a significant opportunity in the health and wellness industry, specifically in the sunscreen market. After graduating from Pepperdine University in 2018 with her degree in economics and finance, Sophia founded LUMASOL, a company that specialized in sunscreen mist products. This wasn't just another beauty company, but a business built on innovation and addressing real consumer needs. She identified what she described as a $12 billion untapped opportunity in the health tech space, focusing on creating products that made sun protection more convenient and effective. LUMASOL represented everything that Sophia stood for as an entrepreneur. The company combined cutting-edge technology with practical applications, creating products that genuinely improved people's lives. Her approach to business was always focused on solving real problems and creating value for customers, rather than simply chasing profits. As the founder and CEO of LUMASOL, Sophia demonstrated remarkable business acumen for someone so young. She understood the importance of building a brand that resonated with consumers while also ensuring that the products delivered on their promises. Her leadership style was inclusive and innovative, reflecting her personal values and her commitment to creating positive change. The success of LUMASOL established Sophia as a legitimate force in the business world, separate from her association with Caitlyn Jenner. She began receiving invitations to speak at conferences and events, sharing her insights on entrepreneurship, innovation, and disrupting established industries. Her speaking engagements allowed her to inspire other young entrepreneurs, particularly women and members of the LGBTQ+ community. Sophia's approach to business was heavily influenced by her personal experiences and her commitment to social justice. She was passionate about supporting organizations and programs that advanced the status of women, particularly in entrepreneurship. She understood firsthand the challenges faced by underrepresented groups in business and worked to create opportunities for others. Her conservative political views sometimes put her at odds with others in the LGBTQ+ community, but Sophia never wavered in her beliefs. She believed in the importance of dialogue and understanding across political divides, often advocating for conservative policies while simultaneously fighting for transgender rights. This nuanced political stance made her a unique voice in both the business and political worlds. Beyond her business ventures, Sophia was deeply committed to philanthropy and social causes. She used her platform and resources to support various charitable organizations, particularly those focused on helping transgender youth and supporting young entrepreneurs. Her giving was often done quietly, without fanfare, reflecting her genuine desire to make a difference rather than seeking recognition. Her lifestyle reflected her success but also her values. While she enjoyed the finer things in life, she was never ostentatious about her wealth. She lived in a beautiful home, traveled frequently, and surrounded herself with art and beauty, but she also remained grounded and focused on her work and relationships. Sophia was known for her impeccable sense of style and her love of fashion. She often appeared at high-profile events and red carpet occasions, always looking elegant and sophisticated. Her fashion choices reflected her personality, bold, confident, and unapologetically feminine. She became something of a style icon in her own right, inspiring others with her fashion sense and her confidence. Her social media presence was carefully curated, showing glimpses of her professional life, her travels, and her personal interests. She used these platforms not just for self-promotion, but to share messages of empowerment and inspiration with her followers. Her posts often focused on business advice, personal growth, and advocacy for causes she cared about. In terms of her net worth, Sophia had built considerable wealth through her various business ventures and her work with high-profile clients. While exact figures were never publicly disclosed, industry estimates suggested that her net worth was in the millions, a remarkable achievement for someone so young. Her wealth came from multiple sources, including her ownership of LUMASOL, her management fees, and her various investments. Her financial success allowed her to live comfortably while also supporting the causes she cared about. She was known to be generous with her money, often supporting friends and family members who needed help. Her approach to wealth was mature and responsible, understanding that money was a tool that could be used to create positive change in the world. The tragic end to Sophia's life came on July 2, 2025, in what should have been a routine day. She was riding an ATV near Caitlyn Jenner's home in Malibu, California, when the unthinkable happened. The details of the accident are still being investigated, but what we know is that her ATV collided with a car before plunging approximately 350 feet down a ravine. The accident occurred in the early evening, and despite the immediate response from emergency services, Sophia was pronounced dead at the scene. The impact of the fall was so severe that there was nothing that could be done to save her. The two people in the other vehicle involved in the initial collision were unharmed, making the tragedy even more heartbreaking. News of Sophia's death spread quickly through social media and entertainment news outlets. Caitlyn Jenner, who was not present at the time of the accident, was reportedly devastated by the loss of her dear friend and business partner. The entertainment world, the business community, and the transgender advocacy community all mourned the loss of someone who had made such a significant impact in her short life. The circumstances of the accident are still being investigated by local authorities, but early reports suggest that it was a tragic accident rather than the result of any reckless behavior. The mountainous terrain around Malibu is known for its challenging roads and steep drops, and ATV accidents, while rare, can be particularly dangerous in such terrain. The timing of Sophia's death was particularly cruel, as she was at the height of her success and had so much more to accomplish. At just 29 years old, she had already achieved more than most people do in a lifetime, but those who knew her well understood that she was just getting started. She had plans for expanding LUMASOL, new advocacy initiatives, and personal goals that would now never be realized. The impact of her death was felt far beyond her immediate circle of family and friends. Business leaders who had worked with her spoke about her intelligence, her integrity, and her vision for the future. Members of the transgender community mourned the loss of a powerful advocate who had used her platform to create real change. Young entrepreneurs spoke about how she had inspired them to pursue their own dreams. Caitlyn Jenner released a statement expressing her profound grief at the loss of her friend and business partner. In her statement, she described Sophia as not just a brilliant businesswoman, but as someone who had become like family to her. She spoke about Sophia's kindness, her intelligence, and her unwavering commitment to helping others. The funeral services for Sophia were private, attended by close family and friends. However, there were also public memorial services where colleagues, friends, and members of the community she had served could come together to remember her life and her contributions. These services were filled with stories of her generosity, her vision, and her impact on so many lives. In the days following her death, tributes poured in from around the world. Former classmates from Pepperdine University shared memories of her leadership and her kindness. Business associates talked about her innovative thinking and her ethical approach to entrepreneurship. Members of the transgender community spoke about how she had used her success to advocate for others and create opportunities for those who were marginalized. The loss of Sophia Hutchins represents more than just the death of a successful young businesswoman. It represents the loss of potential, the loss of a voice for change, and the loss of someone who was working to make the world a better place. Her death serves as a reminder of how fragile life can be and how important it is to make the most of the time we have. Her legacy, however, will continue to live on through the work she did and the people she inspired. LUMASOL continues to operate, serving as a testament to her vision and her business acumen. The Caitlyn Jenner Foundation continues its work supporting transgender youth, carrying on the mission that Sophia helped to establish and guide. Perhaps most importantly, Sophia's story continues to inspire others who face similar challenges. Her journey from a young person struggling with gender identity to a successful entrepreneur and advocate shows that it is possible to overcome obstacles and achieve great things. Her life demonstrates that success is not just about personal achievement, but about using that success to help others and create positive change. For young entrepreneurs, particularly women and members of the LGBTQ+ community, Sophia's story provides a roadmap for success. She showed that it is possible to build a successful business while staying true to your values and using your platform for good. Her approach to business, which combined innovation with social responsibility, provides a model for the next generation of entrepreneurs. For the transgender community, Sophia's life and success provided representation and hope. She showed that transgender individuals could achieve success in any field, could be leaders and innovators, and could use their experiences to create positive change. Her visibility and success helped to challenge stereotypes and create opportunities for others. As we remember Sophia Hutchins today, we celebrate not just her achievements, but her character and her impact on the world. She was a young woman who faced significant challenges but never let those challenges define her. Instead, she used her experiences to fuel her ambition and to help others facing similar struggles. Her death is a tragic loss, but her life was a triumph. In just 29 years, she built a successful business, became a powerful advocate for change, and inspired countless others to pursue their dreams. She showed that success is not just about personal achievement, but about using that success to make a difference in the world. The world is a little less bright without Sophia Hutchins in it, but her legacy will continue to shine. Her story will continue to inspire others to pursue their dreams, to overcome obstacles, and to use their success to help others. She may be gone, but her impact will be felt for generations to come. If you've been inspired by Sophia's incredible story of resilience, innovation, and advocacy, please consider subscribing to our channel where we continue to share the stories of remarkable individuals who have made a difference in the world. Give this video a like if it has moved you, and share it with others who might find inspiration in Sophia's journey. Though her time with us was far too short, Sophia Hutchins' legacy will continue to inspire and empower others for years to come. Rest in peace, Sophia. Your impact on the world will never be forgotten.